In a heartbreaking turn of events, Dogs actor Michael Madsen has tragically passed away at the age of 67, and the moment the world heard, it didn't feel real. It felt like the story stopped mid-sentence, without warning, without mercy. His name flooded timelines, his scenes replayed like sacred memories. But behind the noise and the grief, behind the flood of tributes, there was something no one knew. Something even his closest co-stars never saw coming, because behind the spotlight, behind the applause, behind the perfectly delivered lines, lived a silence. No one dared to look into. The set where Michael once stood now feels like a ghost town, not because it's empty, but because everything inside it still remembers. Him. His chair still has his name. His coffee mug still waits. The laughter that used to bounce off those studio walls. It's gone now, replaced by a haunting kind of quiet that presses on your chest and whispers, he's not coming back. Because Michael didn't just play his role in Dogs, he disappeared inside it. He didn't perform, he poured every growl. Every glance, every heartbreaking pause. It wasn't acting. It was a man bleeding his truth into a character that the world thought was fiction. A co-star once whispered, when the cameras rolled, Michael wasn't there. Something else took over, something too real to fake. Maybe that was the only time he ever felt truly seen. But the real story, the one no one ever filmed, was happening off camera, away from the lights, away from the laughter. Michael was unraveling in silence. He once said under his breath, I make the world laugh. But when I go home, it's just me and the quiet. He was the comfort for millions while he had none. The character in Dogs was never just a role. It was a reflection, and maybe, just maybe, his greatest performance was hiding how much it hurt. Then came the final day. He arrived early, walked slower, held his hugs a little longer, as if his body knew something his voice wouldn't say. No one noticed, but the moment he left for good. The phone rang. The words hit like a bullet through glass. Michael was gone. Just like that, and the world suddenly felt smaller. But even in death, Michael's voice hasn't left us. He didn't carve his legacy into gold, statues, or red carpets. He etched it into our hearts with every line that made us cry. Every scene that made us feel less alone. He gave us himself piece by painful piece, and now those pieces live inside everyone he ever touched. Michael wasn't just part of Dogs. He was the howl and the heartbreak. He was the silence that said more than words. And though the screen may be darker now, though the room may be quieter, one truth remains unshaken. Heaven didn't just gain an actor. It gained the only one who could make even silence speak.